Welcome back, Kane's family, to another film review. Always better to do these after a 50 burger. Obviously not everything was clean in the game, but we pulled away and dominated. In the second half. So kudos to that. Unfortunately, the full game and even the condensed version isn't on YouTube yet. So trash for the ACC. Go ahead and do that. Whenever they get those videos out, I'll be doing sprinkling videos throughout the week. But I love the way we attacked their man coverage. USF played a lot more man than I thought they would, but I guess they knew they had to try to affect Cam Ward and just bring some pressure. This is 3rd and 13. Love the double stack, the double stack formations we've seen. We got a lot. Obviously, we're gonna get a lot of rub routes out of this formation, out of the slant, and the wheels, a lot of stuff like that. But love this free release for X. Going one-on-one with a dig. This is automatic first down. You have a safety playing off man coverage, against X 12 yards, and he gets that little head start. Free release, don't have to worry about it. It's going to eat that cushion up. This is honestly a great job here from Coach Shannon Dawson. I love the game plan. That's actually an outside corner that's on him. I love the game plan and how they attack man coverage. I know the rushing yards total hasn't been a lot of people expect from Damian Martinez. But he was a, pistol, under center running back, and he's adjusting more to running out of the back, out of the shotgun. So that's a little adjustment, but also his pass catching abilities have been on full display. He's going to have a 50-yard reception coming up in this video, but both on third downs, just being that outlet. I do think he's making himself some money by showing on tape that he can be a receiving threat out of the backfield. And you notice, he rushed for 3 touchdowns, had a 2-point conversion. But seeing when we needed him to get in that end zone, what they went into, that pistol set, I like this. This is definitely playing more to his strength. But you got to give some kudos here to the offensive line and your tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Look at 8 here, one-on-one with the D lineman, dominating that matchup. Matthew McCoy pushing up. Love to see this. Markel Bell with the seal. You'll see here on the other side. Great job here. One-on-one here from Elijah Arroyo. We'll check on that first. Great job. Then as the play is designed, you get a double team here, and Markel turn around to seal. Markel makes that. Again, he's 6'10". He's a gargantuan human being. Likes to see him be nimble and go ahead and combo block. So great job going down the field. Let's get it. In the 31 set here. Love everything about this play from a design standpoint. You get Jacoby right next to X with Arroyo as your number 3. Kind of have this like a double wheel slant type of thing going on, just going across here from Jacoby George. It works. The spacing is perfect. Ready to go ahead and combo that. However, he just does not hang on to the football. I have no idea what happened. I'm not going to sit here and try to overanalyze it and make you guys think I know what happened. He just ain't secured the ball. It popped up. It's unfortunate that it had to go in as a Cam Ward interception. Obviously, Jacoby George is a huge, big-time playmaker, so we all know what's up. But my thing was he attacked the ball with his hands. He brought it in. Everything was correct. Just got to make sure you secure that catch before you start running. That's all you can say. He attacked it with his hands. He tucked it. He just, didn't lock it in, secure it, before he started running. So that's unfortunate. It's going to, put the second interception on Cam Ward for the season. But obviously I'm expecting Jacoby George to bounce back. It's tough. It don't look good. I'll tell you that. It don't look good. I mean, outside of this, quick turnover after that interception, the defense didn't give up a touchdown. They kept them to field goals, and the touchdown that they got was on the Philly special. They're going to go ahead and get running back the ball, give it to their give it to their receiver 38, who had way too much yards and way too much of a showing against us. But it's easy. It's all about getting that linebacker to bite. I don't know. It doesn't lift up with him. There's nobody else there because you see De'Arne Hill, in man coverage. So as he's crossing this way, Daryl Porter's responsible for him. No one has man coverage really on the quarterback unless you're a spy. You could say, oh, Kiko could have read that. You have no idea what Kiko's responsibilities are. Neither do I. But all I know is nobody went with this guy. and I would assume, it should have been Malinoa, but you never know. Obviously, it's been a while since we just had a quarterback. Obviously, since probably De'Aaron King, we could just say that 3 seasons ago, 4 seasons ago, where we could have a quarterback. If it's just not there, he could just take off. Didn't like it. They're doing another, rub, get that wheel route. We did it a lot versus the USF. Could have had you have Elijah Arroyo coming down here. Sam Brown's hitting here. Cam Ward doesn't like it. Some late pressure. Steps up. Saucy with the fake pitch to Mark Fletcher. Makes the defense stretch out. Just nice little subtle things like that get you excited. Saucy. Makes 24 head out to Fletcher. Now he got the open hole. Just dives in, protects himself. The ball comes out. He was down. But like to see that from QB1. That was kind of saucy. Little fake bunch, trip stack bunch in tight. Got your tight end, your two receivers, Horton and Restrepo. Horton's going in the orbit motion. They're going to fake that pitch and go ahead and just dump this off to Martinez. I don't think this was a screen. None of the linemen are getting downfield. And you had some routes downfield that, could have been there if it wasn't for some pressure. So I do not think this was a screen. However, again, what I'm saying about Damian Martinez, making himself some money as a pass catcher. This really wasn't an element to his game at Oregon State. So like to see him, make 40, 50-yard plays in the air, either being that outlet for Cam or, just, straight up just being the open guy for him to just get the football in space. Love to see Jacoby George just literally crack this dude. Love to see it. Hey, bro, you made a mistake. Make somebody feel it, fam. Go out there and put the wood on somebody, bro. The amount of man coverage was just really surprising, but they had to try to mix up the looks, and they did a lot. They brought people, they delayed, they fake blitz, they dropped, they tried to do a lot of things, but here in man coverage versus Isaiah Horton, who's coming into his own, great route running, hesitation, speed release inside, so he's automatically taking this inside leverage. He has an inside breaking route on this dig. That's a 1 at the top, which means he's not breaking down. He's running right across. He's going to maintain that speed. That's how you run away from man coverage. Just way too smooth, way too easy. And that's all on his release. You see this separation here? That's all because of his release. He was able to go ahead and take that inside leverage immediately. See, now you see this technique from the DB. Inside leverage is all but just evaporated. Great job from Isaiah Horton. Happy he's having more breakout games. I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. I've been telling you guys for a while, Horton's been working with some of the best trainers down here. I've seen him in person. His releases are really good. You just saw how he won that rep pretty much on his leverage. Now look at this. Hesitation, going to step on this DB's toes, eat that cushion, right? Fake outside with his last step, which pushes the defender back outside, which gives him the next 1-2 right there. That's called what we call a double stick. 1-2. Easy money, bro. Horton put on a show versus USF. This is the first touchdown he did not have called back. But bro, you just getting routed, fam. 1-2. Now I'm out of there, bro. Easy money. Cam Ward checked to this ball. It was going to be a running touchdown, or a running play, most likely. He's seen all this space. He checked slant. There was nothing there, nothing there for that cornerback when it comes to help. Again, Horton, big time threat. I know when you think of NFL throws, you think about, Cam Ward, we'll get to there, the Sam Brown throw, and, all the NFL throws we've seen this season. The little stuff like this, where you're just putting some touch over a free blitzer, allows your guy Arroyo to get this ball in space. This isn't a tap ball. This isn't a ball to the ground. It's not that, sexy. It's not going to be on the highlight tapes. Mel Kiper Jr. and your Todd McShays of the world aren't going to play this and be like, oh my God, you should draft Cam Moore in the first round. But plays like this matter, bro, because it's instead of, being a batted play, we just had a false start, a penalty, a pre-snap procedure penalty. Now we're 1st and 15, and you're able to get that ball out to one of your playmakers and tight ends, Elijah Arroyo, who by all means, has to shout out X for this block, and Sam Brown as well. Great job blocking downfield. All year we've been blocking great downfield. We hope to continue to see that moving forward. 38, obviously, it hurt my heart. He's going against Daryl Porter a lot, was winning some of those matchups. They're going to motion him in, so we're going to switch this coverage. We switch off. So here's Wesley now with 38, and now Daryl Porter has switched the responsibilities to 88. This is just too easy for a first down, man. Hats off to Atkins, 38, former walk-on, all that. He was balling. He belonged on the field. He made more plays than I would have liked. But this was too easy. I think, in the second half, this all was dead. I feel like all the communication and man coverage was resolved. But got to shout out 38. I can't not put it. Obviously, this is that first down. In my opinion, this is an excellent call. You have a mobile quarterback. You man coverage. You're bringing a guy out from here. So now it's just you sending this guy out with your your corner with that receiver. This is literally just one-on-one. You got to make one block. They make the block. First down. I mean, this is what we dream of as Canes fans, and this is what opposing teams have nightmares for. Just simple stunt here with Simeon Barrow and Akeem Mesidor. I mean, these are two of the best D linemen in the nation, and look how simple this is. Mesidor attacks, outside shoulder and inside shoulder, is able to engage with both linemen. That allows Simeon Barrow to roll right through. Who's definitely coming into his own. Had the best game of the season last week versus Ball State, and now he's continuing to pick that up. But you see that great work here from Mesidor, and now here comes Simeon Barrow right around to go ahead and clean up this sack. Love Tyler Barron just landing on top as well, because we love to just go ahead and put bodies on people. I've been trying to tell people, don't worry about Sam Brown. Obviously we expect better, and he expects better. He's a better player, but it was going to happen. And I hope this game, boosted that confidence, this big catch. This is an NFL throw here from Cam Ward, by the way, from the opposite hash. This is a MOR, which is mandatory outside release. You're going against cover 2. This corner failed his safety. You have to get hands on Sam Brown. He's going outside release. You see how he's going this way, so get away from the safety. Cam Ward throws it with anticipation. He sees where the safety's at. He's not going to get there in time, right? That corner did not get hands on. This is a MOR, mandatory outside release. Cam Ward saw it pre-snap and he saw it post-snap, and it worked perfectly. He put that on a dime. You cannot put that aired out, running into him. You're going to get your player hurt. You have to put that right through in a zip through that window between the corner and the safety. This is an NFL throw. I hope this gets Sam Brown going. You saw his speed there on this play. Just a big-time, playmaker. Terrible coverage here from this corner, if I'm mistaken. It's off coverage, so it's not like you can just get as physical with you have your 5 yards, but you can't just let that guy get a free release up the sideline. I mean, that's the weakness of the zone, and Sam Brown just proven to be too fast. Talked about Damian Martinez, maybe putting a lot of pass catching stuff on film, putting stuff out in film. Here he is in pass protection, going over, doing his job. Leaks over late. Great sidearm throw here from Cam Ward, changing the launch angle. Gets that around his offensive lineman. Great little think. Easy. No, the yardage total isn't there for Martinez. I think he's due for a monster game on the ground. Definitely ACC play type of back. But love the way he's expanding his game in the past. Look how aggressive Horton is. He's going to give his move. Corner's in good position. Swipe through. Go ahead, bro. And then I'm going to make the first person miss, because that's what playmakers do. Great job here from Horton. I think his trust factor's already been high with Cam Ward, especially the way he talks him up. But now just doing it under Saturday Night Lights, that has to just boost the confidence of the quarterback throwing to. It's just a natural. Is there a Canes player that's taking most of the opportunities given to, or taking advantage of most of the opportunities? It would have to be either between like AJ Allen or Horton, because these two guys have continued to make every single play. Here we go. LeMesh, instant pressure here off the edge. Not something we really see versus McCormick. We got a release here from Riley Williams. He doesn't have that help. He's able to get through, so Cam has to step up, get that pressure, dumps it off to AJ Allen, makes a great play. Again, blocking downfield. We've been talking about with the receivers. I love the way Sam Brown blocks downfield. He's been doing that since game one, regardless of him making that big touchdown play. He's been blocking downfield excellent all year. Obviously, that Florida game was the lead block on 2 touchdowns running the football. I love the way Sam Brown hustles. I don't know how this wasn't targeted, low key. Like I thought this was clear targeting. To be real with you, I mean, he launched. It was the crown of the helmet. It was down. I mean, he's not seeing what he's hitting. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing for AJ Allen. He puts his head down. So I guess maybe that, would make the ref not do it. But if I'm this guy, I'm looking at this like, come on, what did you not see from that? I mean, dangerous play. Happy both guys walked up. I know the safety ended up, the guy who delivered this hit ended up, going. But that's dangerous. You don't want to see guys getting hit like that. That's a big time collision. And when we, like I mentioned already in the goal line, we're putting Martinez where he is comfortable, and we're starting to see the results. He's not in the shotgun running. Cam's under center. He's telling the defense where this ball is going. You see McCoy coming on over. Got Lofton at fullback. Love it. Great job here from the right side of the offensive line, just crashing down. So you can pull around 78, and you have 9 as your lead block. Easy money. Obviously, defense, was a lot better in the second half. One of these things, though, when you're bailing like that and it's 3rd and 10, I just hate seeing easy first down, especially since they wasn't really, other than that trick play, they really didn't have much offense. You know what I'm saying? At this point, 38 was balling. We already talked about that. But, like, bro, this is too easy. You can't be that far back. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he should have pressed you that far vertically for you to go ahead and get all the way back down there like that. A little out and up to X. Get these 2x2 sets. Fake inside release. Get that out and up. Perfect ball placement from Cam Ward. I mean, obviously the toe tap from Estrepo, but this is exactly where you throw this football. They connected on this throw back shoulder 3 times this game. This is about to be the first. This might be the second. But way to get your foot in there was pass interference. It did not matter. Bank is open with 6. With 7. This was a big throw that Cam Ward missed earlier on this same play. Get this tight, to the boundary, 2x2 set. Going to get this slant, which is just really going to be this rub route versus man coverage. This Restrepo, being a very, very good veteran, going to slow tempo, little walk. While he's doing that is because this now allows his Sam Brown to go ahead and get in position. So now when he's looking back at the quarterback, this cannot be a penalty. Yeah, we all know it's a pick play, but it's all about, allowing that play to develop so you can run through. And this time Cam Ward hits it on the money. And yeah, that safety just got his ass ran the fuck over. Jesus. That's rough. Go ahead and let that boy know something. But love to see it. This was a big play earlier. Love to see them go back to it, and it has that success. Yeah, bro, you just got ran over, my boy. We made the tackle, though. Before I even covered this touchdown, bro, they took back another damn touchdown from Horton, bro. That's like 3 called back, bro. Like, his butt touchdown at the 1-inch line, whatever they wanted to call, bro. I feel so bad, bro. I'm happy he got his first touchdown early in the game, but he should have had 2 tutties. But we just go ahead and you already know who's getting this football. Damian Martinez under center. Cam Ward letting the boys know where he's going with that football. Just too easy at this point. I mean, we ran the ball down South Florida's throat on the goal line. I think they knew what was coming. Same thing. Everybody crashing down from the right side. We're going to bring McCoy around. Great job. You see that? This is what I mean by crashing down, right? You got Francis Maunoa. You got McCormick. You see how these guys, now that wall there, all these guys have now sealed this to the left. And you have McCoy coming through who's going to get a hat on a hat. And Lofton coming from your fullback position. Great job. Excellent play recognition by Mish. They switch over because Jedias is going to be on the receiver. And Mish is going to cover the tight end. They try to do a levels concept with just like a little hitch and then a slot fade. way too lazy of a route. Or they're going to do a shin, which is like a 5 yard in, but this is way too lazy of a route. So this interception is on you, fam, because Mish had no reason to fear this. Quarterback was looking for it all day, ran under it, was able to get his right foot in. This is now his second interception of the season, and both of them happen to be in the end zone because he picked off Florida in the end zone. Then he picked off USF in the end zone. There goes the right foot, got it. But 88, you're not going to make Mish, fear anything. Mish is looking at the quarterback, going to get that interception 9.9 times out of 10. Remember that guy who was an NFL draft guy, and one of his cons was X doesn't do stuff after the catch, and then he ended up admitting after Canes fans wrecked him for like 2 days that he only watched 3 games out of a 5th-year senior's career. Yeah, hard after the catch. That's definitely next to his game. This is a catch versus man coverage. He doesn't really create much separation, but the craftiness by going inside then back out, and then what he does after the play. After the catch, arm down, upfield. Love to see this from Lofton with this block. But X is special with the ball in his hands, man. We're gonna watch a lot of records get broken this year. I not only talked about this, but we've seen it. Now it's going to be, second, third, fourth time. Man coverage, get that little, pick slant coming in, and then one-on-one with Restrepo, just throw it back shoulder. He's not going to drop the football. He has some of the best hands in the nation. Boy, snuck in the commercial on me. But too talented, bro. He's going to catch this 10 out of 10. Just perfect ball placement. Like, again, when I talked about the perfect ball placement on the last several back shoulders, this is just, what is this defender gonna do? He can't even fight through the football. The ball is just perfectly placed. I'm watching this live, and we see this guy shoot inside, bro. And I didn't think he was gonna take it 91 the whole way, but I knew it was gonna be a big run because the dude, his responsibilities outside. He jumps into this gap. Jordan Lyle, man, great job pressing the line of scrimmage. Look where he makes this cut at, right? This is why this guy goes inside. Jordan Lyle presses that line of scrimmage and then makes that cut outside. That made this guy believe he was going through this hole. Now he outside, bro. I seen him, make 90-yard plus touchdowns twice against, my little brother's team, unfortunately. And I seen it, versus another team as well. So I think I've low-key in person seen Jordan Lyle have 3, maybe 4 90-plus yard touchdowns. This is just what he does. But this is all on bad read, boom, plant, great vision. And look at that burst. That boy wanted this touchdown, bro. You see that boy running, bro. He is moving. I don't think anybody can be more excited for a player than if you see your freshman running back, just ripping it for 91 yards. It's definitely the longest run of the season. List of the longest rush of the Cristobal era at Miami. Just to see it come from a freshman making these plays. The running game really wasn't our, strong suit this game. It was, again, relying on the arm of Cam Ward and then running the football on the goal line for points for sure. But we didn't have any big explosive runs until Jordan Lyle said, hey, F it. They break it down here, but everybody had to see it, bro. You're a corner, bro. You have out. This is what your job is, and then you jump inside to this gap because he's pressing it. You want to help out. Next thing you know, he makes one cut and he's speeding down the field. He is running hella angry, bro. You love to see it. Miles Muyung, he's a 3-star recruit, had several offers, to other schools, Washington State, blah, 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 chose to walk on at Miami. See him here in man coverage. You're going to be going against a double stack. He has the top guy, even though he loses his footing. Definitely some miscommunication here because they both go with the same guy. So you want to get this cleaned up. However, this guy drops a wide open, perfect pass from their backup quarterback on the RPO. That allows Muyung, regardless of the mix-up between Robbie Washington and Muyung. These are two. Robbie Washington, I wish they had the full game. I'm going to definitely, if they get that, he had about 3 or 4 plays before this play, that nickel that I was very, very excited about. But you see this little miscommunication right here. They don't know who's who. But fortunately, dropped the ball. Miles Muyung with the pick. Love to see him get that pick. He's a big time, guy in the locker room. He works hard. He's been here. He hasn't transferred out. Now he's getting playing time. This is the type of kids you can root for all day. That's going to go ahead and wrap up this film review, Canes family. Another one of those little belt to bottom type of games. And now we roll to VTech. Let's pack the rock, baby.